Hey guys, Ed here. Today we have this 2011 Honda Pilot, and this quick video I'd like to show you how to check your oil and fluids in this truck. So let's start. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pop the hood, find the latch, pull it. Well, move the latch to the right, raise it up, secure it with the stand in here. Very simple. So first thing before we start, okay, right here we have the orange one right here is the engine oil dipstick. You have to make sure the car is cold before you check. The thing is, I was driving the car recently and my reading could be inaccurate, but you usually what you do, you get a napkin or rag or paper towel, whatever works, whatever you have, and you'll have to do this. First of all, you get the dipstick out. The car has to be cold first thing in the morning, okay? You get the dipstick out, just pull it out. After that, you wipe it off with a clean rag. Clean or dirty rag, doesn't matter, you just have to get it dry. Put it back in. Get it out, and then you have to check for reading, okay? So let's see. Okay, so my reading is right here. It's up to here. Dirty hand. So it's up to here, and this is exactly the good reading. Color, nice and clear, which is good. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to be. Put the dipstick back in, and you're all set. In case if you are low on oil, this is a cap right here. You unspin it, okay, and you pour in oil. And when you pour in oil, always check the level, just to make sure you're not overfilling it, okay? The cap says 5W20 is the recommended viscosity of the oil. Right next to it is transmission fluid, okay, right here, this one. This thing checks the same way like you do oil, okay, it's the same way. Pull out the dipstick, you get the reading. There are two notches here, and well, it has to be up to notches. And the same way you check oil in the transmission. But one thing is, the car has to be hot. It has to be on the operating temperature. Okay, when you check transmission fluid. So you warm the car up, drive a little bit, and then you can actually check the correct reading of transmission. If you have to add transmission fluid, you do it through the dipstick. Next thing, this right here is our windshield washer fluid. For some reason this car is missing it. So if you have to add oil or add fluid, you just open cap, pour fluid in, and you're all set. Very simple. You can also use water in case in extreme situations. It also works fine. This thing right here is our power steering fluid reservoir. So you can open it, take a look inside. Right here on the side you have readings, max and min. This min, max, and that should be up to level. Again, if you're missing some, you just add. Usually symptoms are squeaking when you're turning the wheel and squeaking. Most likely you're low on fluid, which means you're leaking somewhere. And stiff power steering also means you're low on fluid. This right here is our coolant reservoir, okay? Don't open this thing if the car is hot, okay? Never open this cap, radiator cap, in case the car has been working, because if you open it, the pressure builds up inside. You're gonna get boiling antifreeze in your face, and you obviously don't want to have that. Right here, yeah, you could actually use water in extreme situations. If you don't have antifreeze and you have to get off the highway, you're afraid of overheating the engine, you might use regular water. This right here is our brake fluid. So this is how you open the cap, same way. You have level here. Please note, you can use DOT3 or DOT4 brake fluid, and the brake fluid doesn't evaporate. So if there should be readings also, min and max, okay? If you are low on brake fluid, it means you're leaking somewhere. And if you leak too much, you're gonna lose brakes, so be careful about this. Right here we have low and high pressure on the Freon the AC system. If you're not familiar with cars and AC system and how to recharge it, don't do it yourself, leave it to mechanic, because it's complicated, it's under pressure, you might do damage to yourself or the car. So that's something to leave to mechanic. Okay. One more thing we have in this car is differential fluid and transfer case fluid. Those two things also should be left to mechanic, since we can't even get here. They are not user friendly by the dealer. So leave that thing to mechanics. Otherwise everything else is simple and totally doable. I hope this video helps, and if it does, please press like button. Have a great day. Bye.